What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Mramer, and I've decided to do this little video journey of my time experiencing a kidney transplant. Getting ready to go for my first appointment here and learn a little bit more about what this process is going to be like. And one of the things that I really realized throughout this process is that there's really not a lot of information out there. There's not a lot of people who are talking about their experiences. There's not a lot of people who are willing to share information and help people like me who haven't gone through this kind of know what to expect and what to understand about this process. So I decided to do this little video journal, and I'll go through all the steps of the kidney transplant process and bring you guys along for the ride with me so you can kind of see what this process looks like, what to expect if you're somebody who's in similar shoes to mine, mulling over the possibility of a kidney transplant. Maybe you're on dialysis and you're thinking about potentially getting a kidney transplant in the future. This will be a good resource for people to kind of have an idea about what is this like? What is a kidney transplant like from start to finish? And right now, just to give you a little bit of a baseline, I'm at about 20% kidney function, so getting very close to end-stage renal failure, and getting ready to do this kidney transplant. Hoping to find a match quickly. So right now, I've been doing labs and monitoring with my nephrologist over the last couple of years, making sure that all my numbers are steady, my medications are in check. And so now this process is going to be the first step in actually gaining that transplant. So we are headed to Cleveland, going to the Cleveland Clinic. Can't think of a better place to be for something like this. Did over 180 kidney transplants last year, and as you know, one of the leading hospitals in the world. So very excited and feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to work with the great folks at the Cleveland Clinic. So we are leaving right now. We just finished packing up. I'm getting ready to grab the suitcase and head out the door. We are on our way to Cleveland, and we're going to see what the Cleveland Clinic has to offer for me. Let's go check it out. All right, here we go. Well, we did it. We had a absolutely fantastic day yesterday at the Cleveland Clinic. I couldn't have ever imagined that things would go so smoothly, that this process would start off so well. A long day, got there about 7 in the morning, finished up about 4 o'clock, actually a little bit earlier than they thought I was going to be finished based on all the testing and stuff that they had to do, but shifted the schedule around and we made it happen. We got it all done, got the lab testing done. Got all the information and education that I wanted to have. Came home with this nice handy dandy binder. So got all kinds of information: welcome, evaluation, preparation and recovery, transplant, living donors, all different kinds of just great information in here. Met with a nutritionist who helped me figure out a diet that's going to make sense for me until the transplant and after the transplant. Met with a psychiatrist who was evaluating essentially mental health state, how prepared I am for this process, and if I'm ready to take the step of going into transplant, whether I'm going to be a good candidate for taking care of myself after transplant. So that was great. Met with a nephrologist, met with a surgeon, got all my labs done. Like I said, they took, I think they took like 22 vials of blood out of me. So they're doing all kinds of testing on me. And so the way that this process works essentially is, once you go through this evaluation process, there is a approval period. So each candidate for transplant will be presented to the board, and the board gets to make a decision whether or not they think that that person is a good candidate for transplant. So the timeline for that is anywhere up to 6 months. They said that 99% of patients will receive approval within 6 months. I was very lucky. They said that could be expedited and that could happen much sooner than 6 months. So that's great news for me. As you know, that window that we're trying to avoid dialysis is very small. So our biggest goal is to not have to go on dialysis, and it looks as if that might be a possibility. I don't want to jinx anything, I don't want to put any undue pressure on anybody, but based on what everybody was telling me yesterday, it seems like this is going to be a quick process. They're going to do everything that they can do on their end to make this go quickly, as we will on our end. And overall, just very exciting. A great day at the Cleveland Clinic. I'm thrilled that I had the opportunity to meet with so many great professionals. And for me, I feel a lot more at ease than I did just a few days ago, having the information, knowing what this process is going to look like, how is this going to play out for me, and what to expect on the back end of the surgery as well. So very informative. I'm very happy with how everything went. A great day, went quickly, went efficiently. Everybody that I met with was outstanding. So a great day overall at the Cleveland Clinic yesterday. Super thankful for the folks down there for taking great care of me. And definitely left with the feeling like this is going to be the right place for me to do this. This is going to be the right place for me to do the surgery and have the opportunity to recover with people who are really going to be looking out for my best interests. So a great day. Evaluation went fantastic. And, I'll keep you guys updated with every step of this process as soon as I hear anything back from the board, whether I be approved, if there's any more testing that they need me to do. I will be sure to tell you guys that. I will keep you all in the loop so you guys have an idea of what this journey is looking like for me. But so far, it's been great. The flight up here was easy. A couple days in Cleveland is fantastic. And then obviously going to the Cleveland Clinic yesterday was something that I really needed. I needed to get that information. I needed to have that peace of mind. So I feel great today. I feel very optimistic that this is going to be something that we can get done in the timeline that we need to get it done. So all is well. Getting ready to move on to the next step of the transplant process, which once we get approval will be for living donors to go and get tested. So I'm waiting for my approval, trying to find out what my benchmarks are, so to speak, what kind of blood type, tissue type, all that kind of stuff that they're looking for me. And once we have that down, we'll know, kind of what we're looking for in anybody who wants to go and get tested to potentially be a living donor. And so there is, there's the option of deceased donor versus living donor. And once you're approved by the board, you go on what's called the list. And so you'll be waiting on the list sometimes upwards of 6 years for a deceased kidney to come your way. So for me, luckily I'm young and I've got a great network of family and friends that want to get tested. So we're looking more at the living donor route. I've got several people who are getting ready to get tested as we speak, and who are just waiting for the phone call to say, you're good to go and get tested. We know what we're looking for. So that's the next step, kind of getting those living donors all arranged and getting their testing done. And I will be sure to let you guys know as soon as something like that happens. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I really wanted to do this to kind of put some information out there, give people peace of mind. Anybody who might be going through the same process, if you have kidney disease or if you think you might be a candidate for kidney transplant in the future, please subscribe. I promise I'll be doing these videos to keep you guys updated and let you know exactly what's going to be coming your way when the time comes. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.